So if you're a fan of the original PlayStation, the console that started it all for Sony, then the best way to experience all those classic games from the PS1 today is through emulation. And in this video, I'm going to share the 5 emulators I recommend to emulate the PS1. Kicking things off at number 5 is Zebra. It is a really easy emulator to set up, which is always good for beginners, and it has a huge compatibility list, meaning it can play almost every PS1 game out there. I would say it's the best on this list. What I don't like about Zebra is there is no graphics upscaling available, but the reason it made the list is because it plays PS1 games perfect at their native resolution, and for how simple it is to set up and use. Number 4 is pcsx Reloaded. It's a nice clean emulator that is not complicated to set up, with a nice clean interface to match. The compatibility is not as good as other emulators on this list, and it won't get any better because the emulator is no longer in development. But I will say for everything it does play, which is still a ton of games, the functionality and stability is great. Also, one thing you will appreciate is that pcsx comes with a built-in BIOS file. Number 3 is the emulator that continues to make all of my list videos, that being RetroArch. And just like for every other system, yes, it has PS1 cores that work very well. The core I use is called PSXe, and it gets the job done with quite a few features added on, such as upscaling, texture filtering, save states, and rewind, just to name a few. But as always, if you are new to emulation, then getting PS1 set up with RetroArch may be a hassle to do. Number 2 is DuckStation, a great fully featured emulator. This emulator is very accurate and compatible with several hardware configurations. There is resolution upscaling all the way up to 8K, texture filtering, and widescreen hacks. Something that I find really helpful is that DuckStation has automatic save states upon exiting your game, so you never have to worry about did your game save or not. Now you will have to provide your own BIOS to get this emulator up and running, but when you do, it's great. Number 1 is ePSXe. This is the best emulator for PS1 on PC. It was one of the first PS1 emulators to be released and is still the best. It has a large compatibility list, playing almost every game with no issue, and the gameplay is super smooth, meaning it's fast and accurate. Something super cool about this emulator is that you can also play original PS1 disc on your laptop or PC through the emulator. The only con with this emulator is, once again, you will have to provide your own BIOS. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure to leave a like, and also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.